What's good, guys? I'm Jon the Chief, and for today's video, it's gonna be on the ending clip of the half a year with Dying Light video. Basically, Dying Light released this video which showcased all the stuff they added to Dying Light ever since it was released, and at the very end, they had this like 8-second clip that showed a lot of stuff that got everybody hyped out, and the biggest thing in that was a car. They had a car that seems like you can drive it now. And it also shows what looks like a brand new area to explore. So I'm going to talk about the little things that I noticed in it that kind of stood out to me. And I can't really show you the actual footage because I do not own that footage. So I'm just going to post a picture right here. And I'm going to point out 5 things to it. So let's look at the picture. First things first. You can see there's a guy and he's actually holding an SMG. So that means that there's most likely going to be more guns added to the game. Next is the open field in the background. I want you to take note of that. That looks like the new area we're going to explore that we're going to be allowed to use the car in. Third thing, obviously, the car. And then the fourth thing is that there's actually a person inside the car. Okay, so with these 4 things, I just want to point out is that you can't really be 100% sure that it's actually Crane on the right. You don't see his face the whole entire time. It's actually like a back screen. You're just seeing the back of him. So you can't 100% confirm it's Crane. I think it's most likely Crane, but there's always the possibility of something else. There's one idea that came to my mind is that since there's 2 people, it could be the story of how Rise and his brother came to be. Because the story of Rise is that he was actually a normal person. He was trying to escape. The GRE was trying to help him escape, and then his brother died by a zombie attack, and that led to him becoming batshit crazy, stealing the file and everything else that happened. And then that's where you come in as Crane, and you have to go and stop him. That's where the story begins. So it could be kind of like the lead up to that. That's why there could be 2 people. That's just a idea that came to mind. Most likely, in my opinion, it's probably Crane and the parkour teacher, because the parkour guy is trying to save everybody, and you're probably trying to help more people outside of the slums and Old Town. Now, the open field, that is probably the new area that you can use to explore with the car. The car, what I thought was that it's too cramped in Old Town and slums to actually use a car. There's too many actually like crashed cars and unusable cars in there that's actually blocking your path half the time and random crap in your way, where if you actually had a car, it would have to be able to moon bounce in order to actually be usable. Otherwise, you can only use it on like the outskirts of Old Town. Now, the gun. This is something that interests me because I actually was looking forward to the gun, and when I saw that SMG, I knew that there could actually possibly be other guns added to the game as well. Most likely there can also be a sniper rifle, which a lot of people have been asking for, and what I personally want is a pump action shotgun. Because I like shotguns, but I am not the biggest fan of double barrels, to be honest. I like pump action. So these are just a little bit of ideas that came to mind when I saw this clip. I was also wondering about night invasions, because the way the area looks right now, if there was actually a night invasion where the night hunter's invading, it won't go so well for him. There is a severe unbalance to that if he's actually playing in this field, because there's no verticality. It doesn't look like there will be next to any verticality, so it's going to be very hard for him to keep his distance, and it won't give him any places to like basically grapple to, so it's gonna be very hard on it if there actually is night invasions in this new area. That was basically most of the points that I wanted to point out to you guys. Not much else. I'm really curious about the second person in the car. I don't think that it will be 2 Cranes. That seems unlikely, but for all I know, it could be. The car does seem 2-seater though, so I don't know if it's gonna be a single player campaign, because it could be I would expect a car to actually fit 4 people, to be honest, in Dying Light, because it is a 4-player co-op game. But there's nothing really else that I want to point out. Anyways, tell me your thoughts on this. What do you guys think that will be happening in Dying Light? There is gonna be another announcement, actually. I forgot to mention this, but there's another announcement that's gonna be happening in the early August. There's Gamescom, and Dying Light did an interview, and they said that they will be making an announcement at Gamescom for Dying Light. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be when they announce what this actually is gonna be about. Is this gonna be a new expansion, or is this gonna be like the playthrough of Rise? I hope it's a new expansion, new place to explore entirely, but who knows. Anyways, hope all of you guys enjoyed the video, and have a great day, guys.